Just gives him the finger. Just smash the bottom of the ground.
Did I give out the finger before?
You should though. I'm just
You
saying.
should just walk out.
Because
That'll be my new thing.
we're not monetized.
Yeah.
We're not monetized. So it doesn't matter.
Hey guys, how you fucking?
What does
doing?
that mean, monetized?
Welcome to
People
Penis
give you
Ants,
money.
Penis Vagina Lick Vagina.
Oh, come on. Welcome to Inside the Ant Farm.
Now kids can't watch anymore. This is Kevin. Aiden's gonna see the first 5 seconds and be like, "What happened?" So this is a
They
Dr.
said bad words.
Oak Aged Vanilla Worldwide Stout.
It smells great.
We're gonna have a sip of this, and I'm gonna tell you a little story
It
about
smells exactly
this,
like
that
wood.
You can't repeat the Jamie. So Prost. And Prost with you, my friend.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Still have this legacy.
They're gonna mix well then. Oh wow.
Yeah, don't drink those at the same time, please. So I went to Wegmans, and I saw this. It was sitting on a counter. I was like, and it had like a price under it, and I was like, oh, cool. You
It
know,
does taste like campfire.
I love Wegmans. They have great beers, and this is Dogfish Head, one of my favorite brewers.
Dogfish
And so
Head.
I saw a price that says $7.99. Cool. Okay,
That's
so
good price.
they had a 4-pack sitting there. I picked it
price.
up, brought it up to the register, rung up all my stuff, and it was like, your total is $56, and I was like,
It ages
What?
well.
it does. It's not getting that chance. We're drinking it. So, so I was like, $56, awesome. And so I looked at the thing, just look at the screen. It's like 4-pack, $35.99. I was like, oh, it's $7.99 a bottle.
It also doesn't
Did
say
you pay
the-
for it?
Yeah, I was already there. I'm not gonna put it
It
back.
also doesn't
What?
say the alcohol
Yeah.
content. on
Wait,
it.
they had like a 4-pack, but each bottle was
So say what
$7.99.
that- Yeah.
That's some more
Fucked up.
bullshit.
That's
I'm
fucked
like,
up.
no.
That's fucked up.
I'm like, nah.
I was just like, I got duped.
Nah.
Man. I got duped. Completely duped.
What? Was there a price on the bottle or something?
No, it's below the bottle.
That's a bottle.
And they had like a unit price, and they said that $35.99, but I was just like, oh, $7.99. That makes sense for a 4-pack of beer. It's it must be a lower end.
no, it
I'll say,
doesn't.
yeah, for that kind
Oh,
of
it
beer.
does.
No,
it does.
it would be at least like $12, $13.
Not on Wegmans. No, you're wrong.
Not
but a ton of
$35
stuff there.
though.
Ton of stuff there.
For
And
an
30
oak-aged...
Yeah, but you
It's
never
good
know
for
what
the
that
dogs.
is.
It's good
for
You
you
never
guys.
know what that means. But
There's also not an alcohol content on
Yes.
here anywhere.
because it's been aged in the bottle, so it doesn't have it's variable. But there's a lot of alcohol in there, by the way.
Excellent.
So yeah, this might give you a little bit. You're good. So
I
how
only
you
have
doing?
to drive like
How you
4
doing, Kevin?
miles.
Don't drink and drive, people.
I'm doing
Or
well.
if you're gonna drive fast.
I'm doing well, guys.
Yes.
We all have glasses today.
Actually, if we're going for like podcast guest starring, I think Kevin's now in first.
Might be.
I've been in like 3,
4. I think 4 or 5.
4.
Oh, Dan
Usually
Buster's
I'm
been
just
in
walking
4, 3 or 4.
Well, some of them weren't. Some of them were the found footage podcasts.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Sorry, Dan Buckley.
Usually I'm
You
just
have to get back.
walking
You have to get up here and do some more with us.
I hope we see him at the wedding.
I hope you do too, man.
What wedding?
I might be the.
My brother-in-law's wedding
There's a chance
in Lake George.
There's actually a pretty good chance I might be
Great
the only
Escape?
one going from my Toronto family.
You going to Great
What?
Escape?
Because there's no babysitter for the
I
kids.
wish, but no.
You should go to Great Escape.
I've been to Great Escape, but it's fun.
It is fun.
I stayed.
I've been there several
I stayed in Great Escape Hotel.
We'll be up
It's pretty
there. This is great
There's a
podcasting, by the way.
There's not a hotel there.
awesome. Yes, there is. It's pretty awesome.
There didn't used to be.
It is. They have an indoor water park too.
I've seen it. I've seen that there. Yeah. You haven't been back for a while, have you?
No, I haven't been there in like 12 years.
Okay, so
Yeah,
how
sorry,
are
I'm
you doing?
just
How am I
That's
doing?
right. No, we're good. You keep talking. It's,
Uh,
our fans love
Maybe
this.
I
All
should-
6 of our
I should
fans.
stand over here though.
We can, yeah, fine.
Aiden just had his 7th birthday, so that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
birthday.
What'd you get him?
A lot of fun stuff, and
Did you get any Nerf guns?
his, I believe his grandfather did.
Damn it! I was gonna get him a Nerf.
Nerf balls are good
Well, we're gonna start painting more Nerf guns, so this
To
might
look like
sound
real
weird.
guns?
This might sound weird, but spray paint
Cops
that
might
looks
shoot
kind
you.
of coolish, like steampunkish, maybe that might be
Like
cool.
a bronze.
Bronze, yeah,
too. Gold.
sure.
A
Gold might work too.
Gold and wooden.
Wooden.
A wooden?
Wooden.
Can you get a wooden spray paint?
I think
That
it's
would be
pronounced wood, but yes.
Anything that looks like gears.
This looks like gears. You know anything that looks like gears?
just sprays
Put,
on the gears.
put like some sort of steam valve,
There you go. He's
You know,
making these.
dude,
Little.
I'll get you some bunch of little baubles.
That's our next podcast.
I did.
Yeah.
Our next vlog
I
is just
did a
making
sound design for a
steampunk.
show that was all steampunk related. It
a bunch
was,
of baubles.
Our next,
it was Shakespeare.
I listen to that.
It was
our next
weird.
vlog is just making steampunk stuff now.
Yeah, I'm down. And Kevin's invited. You're invited, Kevin.
Making steampunk.
So I'm doing good too, man. Single tickets are on sale at the stage. Been working a lot, but otherwise, my
Keep going with
new
the plug. Keep going.
my new resolution
Turkey
here.
stage.
Circus stage.
Buy tickets.
We will
Go see shows.
Yeah, it keeps us employed. Hot Rod. Get
They
my
don't
own
pay
shirt.
us very much as it is. Go buy tickets.
Hey! But yeah, so that's gonna be pretty busy. But my new mantra is to be very positive about things. So I have been,
Always look on the bright side of life.
Mr. Brightside. We played that song.
Well, I'm hanging for the cross. Yeah. So what else? We didn't really do much this week. We're babysitting our little baby friend named Sev, who's a friend of some of our best friends.
Sleep over or just
Severino.
babysit him for the day?
Just babysitting for the day because their name is on
Severino
vacation.
Ganella.
Sevolod.
Oh, right. No, I'm way off.
Sevolod Gordon Erickson.
Gordon.
Friend of the podcast.
I like the Gordon.
Yeah, it's his dad's name. So,
SGE as they call him.
yeah, that's actually it's good initials. Strong. So we've been having fun with their parents and with the little guy too. And Connor, there's like Connor's best friend, so it's great. But yeah, that's about it for me. Let's get talking about some stuff. Look at all the stuff I have on.
Let's get deep in. Let's get
Deep balls deep.
Hey,
in.
wait, no, we didn't ask how Kevin was. Kevin, how you doing?
Before I leave, I just want to throw out there that last week I saw the Hitman's Bodyguard.
Oh, how was that?
It was exactly what you would expect from Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson.
So good.
A lot of cussing.
It was worth watching.
It was like
Okay.
Deadpool with Nick
I'll
Fury.
take that as a good review then.
No, nothing like that actually.
Was it more like Long Kiss Goodnight, Samuel L. Jackson?
No, it was motherfucker Samuel L. Jackson. It was like
Snakes on a Plane.
It was like Snakes on a Plane.
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson with
Deadpool.
I would appreciate
Van
Long Kiss Goodnight.
Wild, mixed between Deadpool and Van
Like an
Wilder.
older Van Wilder.
If you haven't watched The
more
Long Kiss
mature.
Goodnight, by the way, terrific movie.
Good movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite Samuel L.
I have
Jackson
not
movie.
seen it.
Great.
Also,
Gina
Salma
Davis.
Salma
Gina Davis,
Hayek is in it. She is still super hot.
Yeah, she like has a she has a
Stop
portrait.
aging.
She has like a portrait in her attic that's just like an old Salma Hayek in it, and she just like the life comes out of it. Don't
She plays Samuel L. Jackson's wife.
Of course she does. Of course she does.
I was not expecting.
Although that's almost age appropriate. Like she's getting up there, and she's still looking fine. Good for
Her,
you.
Elizabeth Hurley and Shania Twain.
Yeah, Elizabeth Hurley. What is up with her? She's like in her 50s and gorgeous. I'm like, good for you. Cindy
Shania
Crawford.
Twain played some music at the U.S. Open. First time I've ever seen a music
Okay, that's what I.
show at a tennis tournament.
When I think
But-
the U.S. Open, I think Shania Twain, so that makes sense.
I know, right? Even though it's in New York City area.
Okay, so if you could pick one girl to play at the U.S. Open, who would it be? I'm going to say Jimmy Eat World.
Sorry,
I'm
what
going to
was the
say the Bags.
One band to play at the
I'm going to
US
say the
Open.
Bags,
You wouldn't want to say
and
that.
they only play Caveman Rejoice the whole time.
And it's only right before the women's tournament.
The Offspring.
Oh yeah. Okay, those
That
are all
was
good
from
choices.
earlier tonight.
Those are all good choices.
Inside.
Okay,
Inside the.
speaking of good choices, Game of Thrones, guys.
With no spoilers. No spoilers.
I can't give it.
Zombie
I'm good.
Dragon.
Let's just say that
No
finale.
spoilers.
Hey, that was in the last episode also.
That finale was bananas.
Well, we can't just spoil the. We can't spoil anything from the season, guys.
I didn't say what the Zombie Dragon did.
I saw
in this
both the
episode.
betrayals coming, so that was kind of weird.
Sort of didn't see the one, and I was really glad about it because it was so awesome when it happened. When they just turned to him and he's like, oh.
Wait, which one?
The betrayals.
Yeah.
When they turned to him and he's like, oh. What?
I was like,
yeah!
I will say I saw
Yes!
both of those coming.
The one other one I did
I
see.
saw that one
The other one I did
a mile
it was
away.
super
Like, I
easy to see that because it was awful.
Come on.
Yeah, I was like, okay. But
The
that,
sisters.
that one, that was so good. They did it so well. I was like,
It was good. It was
they both
good.
like turned to him and was like,
But also,
what?
I thought that was fairly
also
obvious.
the
that was
MacGuffin,
gonna
the MacGuffin that is the Golden Company for next season. You're like, okay.
Oh.
Wait. I also
Look at that.
saw some people mentioning online that the next season isn't coming out for like 2 years.
2019 is what they're saying.
I would say January 2019 probably. That's what it's going to be.
January.
Because
It's a
that's be a
summer
winter
show.
It's got to be a winter, man.
Winter
is coming.
Okay.
is
All over
coming.
you.
All over. Yes.
Oliver,
We're not getting monetized again.
Did it hit all
Oliver
the spots?
Daenerys
It hit-
Targaryen.
Fuck us!
It really hit all the spots though. Like they knew what they were doing. This season, and I've heard it from a lot of people. A lot of people didn't feel like it was as well written as the other seasons, and a lot of the physics and traveling.
When they go for the
was
gotcha moments,
terrible.
they're really
There
going
was
for
only
gotcha
one
moments.
episode where the traveling was weird.
Oh no, there were several. Believe me,
Several,
Okay.
several.
like several.
The one-
we'll talk
There's
about
also
off-screen.
one
We'll
big
talk
thing.
off-screen.
There's one big thing off screen that I want to talk about.
But they tried to hit all the spots, and they really got all the team ups you want. It was almost like an Avengers
exactly,
movie.
yeah.
Like the whole season.
well, I mean, did you see that?
Like, did you want to see the Onion Knight with Daenerys? Let's do it. Like,
Where they had the lose yourself Eminem music playing to them walking out of and I was like, Rob,
it's like,
fuck
did you
off.
want to see Tormund
It's
with
online,
Beric
yeah.
Dondarrion? Let's do it.
Seven words walking out like ding 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 ding.
But see, we
ding,
still
ding,
have to
ding,
see.
ding.
We still have to see the ginger guy and
Tormund, Giant Spain.
and thank you and
Giant Spain. That's
lady, what's her name, have superhuman
Brienne.
babies.
Yeah, I don't
They
even
should
want.
make an actual giant.
I'm actually afraid to see that sex scene. Like,
I am
destroying each other.
so looking
It'll be
forward.
like
to that
it'll be
sex
much
scene.
like the Luke Cage sex scene where they destroy a bed.
I feel like what will happen in that sex scene is that they'll be like, oh yeah, cameraman got really badly injured on this set today.
And then Brienne will do him in the Amazon position.
Yeah.
If you know those.
I also just saw something that I didn't think of when I was actually watching it.
Oh,
We
shit.
saw Sam.
This is
More
unwatchable.
spoilers. Sam talking to Bran, but what happened to his lady and the baby? They didn't come with it, did they? I mean, they must have come.
Oh, Gil, yeah, she's
They're just hanging out in the car.
Off screen, yeah.
They're sitting
yeah,
in the car.
exactly. Stay in the car. You don't know anything. I'm fat.
I'm only going to be in there for like 20 minutes.
Nobody cares about Gilly.
I'm gonna mansplain some stuff.
That baby is not going to be the
Hey,
kid in Westeros.
she's-
Nobody cares.
But see, that was,
But
that was
what
the other
if?
thing.
Matt, but what if?
Sam mentioned the annulment. Spoiler?
Yeah, which was something Gilly mentioned the episode.
Yeah, in the
before.
other episode, and he didn't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
And
He's
then,
like, shut up, woman.
and then the people online acknowledged it, and I was like, holy shit, I didn't
You
hear
must have
that
went back and
either
read it.
when it was happening.
But anyway, hit all the spots. It did that, like, in the beginning, I was not prepared for how crazy it was going to be. I was trying to be prepared, because you know it's the season finale of the penultimate season.
Hour and a half long.
Yeah, 80 minutes long.
Supposedly all the episodes next season, and that's why it's one of the reasons they're coming out later. They're all going to be 80 to 90 minutes long.
That's a long.
But there's only
That's like a
six.
movie.
There's only
That's
like
like a movie
six
each
episodes,
episode.
though, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's only 6 episodes.
All right.
So why don't they just make it like 9 episodes and make them an hour long?
No, because they're finishing with a movie.
2 hours?
I think so.
2 hours? I mean,
Well, and they got to finish 2 different wars.
I have
right
a
now.
feeling.
Like, they have to finish
dude,
the White
I have
Walker
a
war.
feeling the whole war-
and they just confirmed that there is going to be a completely separate
5. There's 5
war.
right now. There's 5 other prequels that are scheduled.
Prequels?
Prequels or something offshoots of Game of Thrones. Like maybe the Blackfire
like,
Rebellion.
I
Five-
want to see
five
little
different
Targaryens.
Series?
Supposedly.
Or
Holy
like,
shit.
I want to see like a Muppet Babies type thing.
That's
with
what George R. R.
Targaryens.
Martin is. Like, I've never finished these
Well, he's
books.
going to die in like 2
He's like,
years
I've never
anyway.
finished these books.
Ham sandwich. Aw.
But
Mama Cass?
the movie, I'm guessing the movie is going to be the whole Cersei versus the rest of the Westeros battle.
She's going to get her ass kicked.
I'm guessing that's what the movie's going to be because you really need to put some time into that whole Night King thing. You need to put some time to it.
Oh, yeah, you can't just
They
wrap
can't
that up
just write
in
off
one
in like
episode.
1 or 2 episodes.
No.
They really need to do like most of the episodes. They
Like
wouldn't have time
most
for
of
that
that
last
season
battle.
should be
Yeah,
with the
that-
dead.
that's what I'm saying. Like I think like the movie will be 2.5 hours long, and it'll be just about Cersei versus the other people.
Well, at some point,
That might
they're
be a
going to
spoiler,
realize
but-
that Cersei's not giving them any soldiers, and they're going to be like, oh, she screwed us over.
Yeah, but see what her point is that they're just going to get their asses whooped.
That's what she wants. She wants them all to die.
Okay, no more spoilers though. Let's talk about something else that's Game of Thrones related. Season
We'll talk about
2.
it afterwards.
How many people actually watch this podcast?
Telltale Game of Thrones season 2. Less people if they see spoilers. For
How
Game of
dare you?
Thrones.
How dare you?
It said
I'm
that
just kidding.
it won't,
you guys.
now more because you're
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna tag you in all the links, by the way.
Okay.
Motherfucker. Season 2, it said that the Telltale Game of Thrones season 2, it said it won't come out for a while now. It's at least until next year.
Okay, let's talk about this. It might be actually postponed indefinitely. and
Westworld?
There's a reason for this.
Oh no.
Because
The
Game
of Thrones.
Because they need to get
Game
the
of
characters need to get
Thrones-
older.
George R. R. Martin, Game of Thrones, they're trying to get Bethesda to do an RPG. I guess before the whole show came out, George R. R. Martin had approached Bethesda to do Game of Thrones, and they couldn't get it together. But then all of a sudden,
Yeah, 'cause
Skyrim
George R. R. Martin probably
like
just-
Skyrim was basically almost Game of Thrones by itself.
But it's better. It's a little better.
It might be. It might be.
Kinda
Because
awesome.
the Game of Thrones game that did come out was a bunch of shit. It wasn't by Bethesda. It was by Syndicate, something with an S.
The only
It was
Bethesda
terrible.
games I
Yeah.
remember playing are the Fallout games, which freeze all the time.
Atom bomb, baby.
Well, the Bethesda, they're doing two.
I
That's
like
Steam.
them.
Yeah.
They have 3
They
games
freeze
scheduled.
all
They're-
games fucking
The
time.
middle game is not named, and they think the middle game, their 3 games of their schedule that they had out, was going to be this. A lot of people are like, oh, it might be Fallout, but Fallout they're trying to make an MMO with. They're trying to do like what they did with Elder Scrolls Online. So
I'm
So-
all
I
in
can
on
see
that.
they're thinking the middle game
Have all my
might be
money.
this Game of Thrones. That's what they're thinking.
Have all of my money. Fallout.
And for the Game
How
of
did-
Thrones
yeah.
Bethesda game, that would be amazing. You know, they already have
They
a
actually
rich
did
lore
make.
behind
They
it.
actually did make a Fallout, like almost a Fallout MMO called Fallen Earth. Did you ever play that one?
Yes.
But it was very much like that.
It was.
Slightly off topic, how did the Lord of the Rings games work out? Because
Depends
I
on
feel
which
like
ones. Depends on which one you're talking about.
because I feel like
Because that Shadows of
a Game of Thrones game
Shadows
is
of
going
Mordor
to be
is
very
terrific.
similar
Shadows of Mordor
to
is
Lord of the
terrific.
Rings games.
Well, okay, I got more on this.
Okay.
Thank you for the lead.
That's
So
why we brought him today, guys.
So all,
Segues.
this RPG, they've been
Kill
trying to work on it
segues.
for years, and supposedly now they're very close to it, and they think that it might either be Robert's War, which is the war right before Game of Thrones starts,
beating up them Targaryens.
or the Blackfire Rebellion, which is, or there's actually 3: the Blackfire Rebellion, which is before Robert's War, which is a Targaryen war, or the Long Night, the Long Winter. That's what it's called, Long Winter with
the last-
the first battle with because everybody wants to fight zombies, right?
Who
No?
don't?
Oh, yeah.
Who don't? You
So-
know?
Call of Duty, it's all about zombies now.
Yeah. So
It's like part of the regular game. They
so
don't make it like
they
an
have
add-on
3,
anymore.
but they do have 3 big wars that they have enough on that they could expand enough to make it an interesting thing. And I'm sure George R. R. Martin's like, just give me money and women,
Before I die.
money and women.
Women,
That's why I never finished that book. Winter's
Women
never gonna
are
finish,
like
guys. Spoiler. Never gonna
teenage
finish.
boys. No offense, J.R.R.
I mean, J.R.R. Martin's definitely a pedo, right? Like, just you read the books, he's a pedo.
Well, I don't know if I go. I think it's like
Well, Danny's probably like
teenagers. I
16
think
in
it's
the
like
books when
of
Jon
age.
Snow
I think it's just young
would get with
men.
him. Would get with her because I mean, but yeah.
It's legal in Westeros. Gross.
He's
But,
English though, right? I mean,
But yeah, so
he?
Telltale. That's why I think Telltale
Is he
Season
not?
2 is being postponed. I think they're trying to work on this, and Telltale's
He's
got
got-
enough stuff going on right now.
It's the
So
body of
I mean, especially that Guardians of the
Santa
Galaxy is
Claus.
doing good. That Batman Season 2 is coming out. They got enough that they can.
Well, they also said that the Telltale Game of Thrones is moved to then because they want to release it around when they release A Wolf Among Us Season 2.
Oh, okay.
Which, by the way, is a long time coming, and that was a great game. Probably my
I
still
don't know
my
why they're
favorite.
changing song, but I think it's maybe because Guardians is doing so well.
Oh,
and
sure.
be-
And Batman is also doing
Did you play episode 3 yet of Guardians? By the way?
it.
I played it a couple nights ago. It was a little slower, but it was
They
still
just said, yeah.
still quality. It was a lot of fun. That's all I got for that. Yeah.
So, man, let's talk then about
That's
AMC
fun.
announcing a Pokemon-esque game for The Walking Dead. Pokemon Go.
Like a AR, or like a
That's right,
augmented
man.
reality.
Are you ready for this, man? You ready for
I'll play it.
The Walking Dead, Our World? They're working with Finnish development.
So I'm like, I have to walk around the phone.
Yeah.
There's a zombie. I'm like, no,
zombie!
no,
Zombie, stop
no,
it! He
no.
bit me! He stop it!
No.
I'm a zombie? Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
what-
stay
what-
for one more beer.
He's in this whole thing. He's deep in.
Yeah,
now.
so it's an AR game like Pokemon Go, but instead of catching zombies, instead of catching Pokemon, you're catching zombies. I guess?
Whatever happened to
Gotta
Pokemon
kill them.
Go?
Oh, still
That
going.
kinda disappeared
Still going.
very
No, still
quickly.
going. It's
Yes.
actually still going.
Is it?
Dummies are still playing it.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're dummies. Stop playing.
Young people still love it. The kids, if you will. We call them the kids.
Less people dying because of it now.
I don't think anyone's been hit by a car.
I
in
think
recent-
that there's a good amount.
Fewer people.
A good amount of people died because of it, and it was kind of better for the human race. So
Yeah, that's probably true.
I can't sleep. I need to catch Pokemon.
okay, I'm out of the
Pokemon. So now I gotta catch zombies. Instead of throwing a Pokeball, I gotta kill
Turn
them.
off the.
Kill them. Kill
You
them.
should make it so that it doesn't.
I
come
try and do that, but it's hard
He's
to finish
breaking
it
the
off.
fourth wall. So I gotta kill
Finish
zombies.
it off,
Let's talk about this. We're killing zombies here. Come on.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. Man.
That's it?
That's
That's
what
all
it's
you
on.
got?
That's all we have.
Fallout?
It's from Finish Development Next Games, who helped make their last little, probably the dumb game you play on your phone. Called Next Games. Next Games is the developer.
How dare you?
No, it's dumb. It's really dumb.
How dare you? Okay, I only have one thing left, and you have a ton of stuff.
Wow.
So I'll do mine. So mine's pretty cool, though.
You might as well.
So there is a Star Wars RPG coming soon.
What? I didn't hear about
It's
this.
floating
It's
around.
a lie.
Okay,
Trash.
First
Fake
of all-
news.
Isn't that
Fake
already
news.
a
First
thing?
of all, I find the deep cuts. You just pick the
Fake
stuff off the top.
news.
Oh, no.
Skinny the crap off the top.
News.
Like all the crap.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
This AMC Walking Dead thing is nowhere right now.
So Star Wars.
Force Unleashed.
We've all
Cold
heard
War
these
3.
games that, like 1313, like Underworld, that didn't get made.
Sure.
But there is a Star Wars game that is being made, supposedly,
I'd say it's better when it's warm.
by
Probably true.
possibly BioWare.
That makes sense.
BioWare might be doing this. An
This is my face to this.
An Uncharted-like game that
sense.
may have elements of 1313 and Underworld involved.
So do I get to play as Boba Fett then?
Well,
Is he gonna be fighting zombies?
there was. I don't have all the details
Whatever
on
the
it,
Force version
because
of that is, yeah.
Ewoks
the dude
zombies.
who was doing this was like a deep color, like Mike Zero, like Urban Acolyte type
Yeah,
guy.
so this is your deep cut.
But I saw a couple of things where it talked about it. So I
Did
was,
you get it from the anonymous site now?
no.
Do you know like
Sort
setting
of like Trump is good.
scenario
Vote for Trump. And you're like, no.
settings like character wise or like
It's
totally
basically-
new stuff?
It's
or what?
basically going to be a new property that is based around New Hope, like maybe right before, right after, and it's going to
Rogue-
have
Rogue
a.
One?
It's going to have.
No, Matt, do you think it could be Shadows?
Well,
of the...
did you
Matt.
have?
Shut up. Do you think it could be Shadows of the Empire?
He
Shadows
was
of the Empire.
talking.
Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah, it could be.
Shadows of the
Sure.
No,
But-
Shadows of the Empire is between New Hope.
New Hope.
and
That's what but he said it could be between that.
Yeah, before
Okay.
or after. They're trying to base it like around the old.
that was one of my
Please,
favorite
please.
N64
Oh my
games
God.
ever. Oh
What
my
a great
god.
game.
Well, we heard about 1313, and 1313 looked like a fantastic game. 1313
Yeah, sure.
was an Imperial operative, I believe, who was
Who
tasked
may
to...
or may not have been Boba Fett.
Yeah, may or not. Actually, that's what I said in the video, I think, too.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
she was tasked...
what was the robot one?
Robot?
88? Something 88?
IG-88.
Yeah.
Nice.
That fucking douche.
Who knows? He could
He
have
was-
been...
Oh, actually, he was the bad guy in that game. That's why they thought.
Yeah, he was the hardest boss before
Yeah,
Boba
yeah.
Fett. I think.
1313 looked like an awesome game, and then all of a sudden just shut down, like out of nowhere. And it was sad because we were like, "Yes, we want this." With the Star, this
Well,
is
it was-
before all the extended universe Star Wars.
That was
stuff
also
came
right
out.
when Disney bought out
Yeah.
Lucas
Well,
Star Wars.
to be
The
fair,
new,
extended.
the new,
I was
the
going
new
to say
extended
there
universe,
have
so
been.
I meant.
We're
like,
totally this is like the geekiest episode.
There's like
we've done.
100 books of extended
I'm
Star
sure.
Wars.
I've read a lot of them,
material.
and I meant the
Yeah.
new stuff. That's why I'm sorry. But it was right before all that came out, so like we were very excited about this game that was different and not just Luke flying around and hitting stuff.
Okay,
Or,
Super Star Wars was awesome, man. I don't want to hear that.
double jumps.
Bullshit.
You can't
man.
double jump.
Oh,
Double jump.
bullshit on
Double
you.
jump.
That was a
Jedi's-
great game.
Watch
Jedi's
because
can
science
triple
can't double
jump,
jump.
motherfucker.
You can if you throw all your weight down and then turn into like
Throw
Force
everything
Unleashed.
out of your body.
Glide.
Yeah,
So
so
force your ton of clothing
but
off. And,
I wanna
supposedly this
play-
game could come as soon as 2018.
I want to play as
It-
Darth Maul. In a
Like
game.
this game might be like a super secret development type thing that could be something super special. I'm guessing Q1 or Q3 of 2019 myself, because every time they get a game like this, they go, "Oh, we're gonna get it out real quick," and like, just kidding,
Yeah,
we got
that's
like
a
all
year.
these bugs that we got to work out.
See, Matt, I love you, but I think this is vaporware.
I don't.
I honestly
I
think it's
don't.
been around so long, and this rumor's
I
been
don't.
around so long that
I
I'm
don't.
not giving any credence.
I don't.
Assassin's Creed.
I don't. And when it does, I want you to remember this: 234.
3 or 4. I don't know.
234.
The episode went on.
234.
We done 234 of these. That's right.
I believe it.
But actually, we've done more because we lost a couple episodes. Back when we were
I
first
guess-
recording.
I'm gonna-
We lost.
Also,
them.
I'm going to throw some of our tunes up on the.
Do it, man. You
Yeah.
have access to it. You have access to it.
Yeah.
I'm saying. So
That's all I
let's
got.
The name of the band that I forgot.
School for
already.
Ants, wow.
School for Ants. Jesus.
School for Arts.
drink, drank, and drunk, guys.
School of Ants.
Drive home fast.
Is this a center for ants?
So
Institute for Ants.
Sony unveils a new, cheaper PSVR bundle. Man, are you ready to buy it now? Finally?
No,
You on board?
I don't care.
It's
No.
only going to be $399.
You have to have like a specific room laid out in your house to not crash. into
Also, you
anything.
can't have children because children can't use it. So, like, you'll be
And you're
playing.
gonna step on them.
Yes, and what else you'll be
I'll
playing?
take
And
my
they'll be like, Daddy, can I use it? Like, you'll fucking kill yourself. So no, like,
Yeah.
your eyeballs are literally melt from your head. Like,
Not cool. Not cool,
You need to
PS.
go to like a gymnasium with padded
PlayStation, what are you
balls.
doing, man? Yeah, my PlayStation is scarily on the edge of dying, so I don't.
I still think the
You guys have
concept,
PlayStation 4?
Yeah,
the PlayStation VR
I
is
still
still
have
a great
PlayStation 3.
concept.
I'm an old guy. I'm an old
I
guy.
have two
Whatever, geez.
PlayStation 3s that don't really work at all.
I gave mine
Mine's
to Nick,
crapping out.
and then he got a PS4 anyway from mom. So, So I still love the concept of this, but it's just not for me until like I'm retired. Maybe I guess
I have a VR headset for my Samsung.
Until you retire.
Well,
Why?
because I can't.
Now, why would
because
you
have
say
children. Because you have children, and children can't.
Yeah,
play
but you'll get rid of the children before you retire.
Yeah, but maybe not, dude. I'm fucking old already, and I'm just having a baby.
I have an Oculus
what are you,
VR.
33?
37.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
I'm almost 37 right now.
Fair enough.
I have an Oculus
Sorry.
VR.
I have a 0-year-old.
So you're 34? Just kidding.
I have a Samsung VR for my Samsung.
Yeah, I have that one too. Yeah.
And it is
Cool.
sort of fun.
I feel
It's
like a
cool. It's
baby
cool,
now.
but I'm like, I don't think it's at the point where I want to. Play
And it's not.
games on
Sure,
it,
it's
you know?
surely not. But I still think like buying the proof of like. For me, I do understand buying the proof of concept, like being like, "Hey, this is good. We're going to buy it because it is a thing that shouldn't go on." But I don't have the money for that because I'm also.
Well, my whole thing with VR is, okay, I can do this thing with my hands. This thing.
But when are the porn videos going to play with your wiener? That's what I'm thinking too.
Like I need the.
Like when are they with your wiener?
But
Did
also,
you
like
see-
if I'm walking, I need a walking thing. So now I need a treadmill. So now I'm on a treadmill with things like this.
And there's nothing
No.
to my wiener while I'm walking the treadmill.
like if it's gonna be turtle virtual reality,
Do you
have all
remember
your
the
senses.
Nintendo thing, the track game?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
get a power
we
pad.
could get a DD,
Yeah.
we get a Dance Dance Revolution pad too. We could, but that's stupid. You know, like
I think you're onto something though.
Also, I just want to throw it real quick. I just saw VR about ladies who you can look up. Yeah, see, you know exactly what I'm talking about before I even say it. There's a VR program now where ladies can check out what their breast augmentations will look like
Oh yeah.
before they get them.
No, Facebook has one where they can like
Yeah.
put hats on you, so I understand the same thing.
It's a
Ooh,
very
mine-
medical
red.
process, so that you know. Now I'm totally against.
Dude, I kind of want to do
breast
that just for
augmentation.
myself,
Yeah,
just
right.
for me.
Just
like.
to, and then
I would definitely do that program just to see what they look like, and I'd see if I can play them. Like,
you guys are pretty stacked.
Right,
So
yeah.
you need like some big hardy boobs.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my boobs are nice. They're like muscly. I like them.
mine are.
And that was all I wanted to say. So,
I like that though. I'm glad you added that. That was good.
VR.
I thought you were going back to the VR porn. That's even better. That's a,
Oh,
that's
no.
a top.
No,
layers.
come on. What do you got next?
So I only have.
VR porn was obvious.
Let's see.
That was good.
Hope you
just
left
a
your
fun quick one.
blockbuster.
So the game Defend the Original Sin 2. Have you heard of
Yes.
the series? A
Yeah.
great series. It's a RPG type series.
Okay.
Isometric top down. Well, actually, it's like 3/4 top down, but it's gonna be fully voiced with 74,000 lines of dialogue, which I spelled dialogue wrong, and 1,200 characters.
Nobody can read that. It's okay.
1,200 characters.
a lot of
in the
characters,
game.
though.
Yeah. So I said how many were going to be Matt Mercer?
At least 7.
7D is more like it.
No, like 7. Because Nolan North will be in there too.
Yeah, and that guy that does that voice, there's always that one.
The dude who
Is
does
this one person
Solid
who does
Ring
the
and
dirty
Algrim,
voice?
yeah, and Solid. No, that's the guy that's
They're gonna get all the guys from The Simpsons.
all, and of course Hank
Hank
Azaria.
Azaria definitely.
Hey, I'm doing hey.
And there you go. That's
Hey, look at I'm up on now. Oh, please
that's
stop. Just stop with the
800.
racist.
That's 800 characters right there.
800 characters from Hank Azaria.
It's okay
No,
that you're
no,
racist
from
because
all
you've
of
been
the
on 20
Simpsons
episodes.
cast.
Okay,
You've
Not
been
from just
on
Hank
29
Azaria.
seasons, so you can be
but
racist.
700 Hank Azaria.
Probably.
And it's like, I got another one. Hank, we're good. Hank, we're good.
We got this, man. We got this.
No, this one's even more racist than the last one. Hank, stop, please. It's my black guy. No, please, stop. Stop,
Down
Hank.
it.
Stop, Hank.
It's like, first of all, Hank, you didn't have to come in blackface. This is already awkward.
I'm in character. Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's like that episode of Con Man with
Yay.
Fat Albert?
No, rigmarole. The last thing I have, and this is I just want to you to see this. The first picture of Evangeline Lilly in her wasp costume is really good.
Yeah, I saw that. I was wondering, what do you mean wasp costume?
It looks great.
She plays Hope Van Dyne, the Wasp, in the Ant-Man movie.
The next to the Ant-Man sequel. Ant-Man and the
I
Wasp
didn't
is
see
called.
the
Yeah.
Ant-Man movie.
You should watch it. It's very fun.
It's like we
I'm
have
way
the only person that
behind.
watched our podcast was
I'm way behind
That's too long.
on superhero
really?
movies.
Um,
I also haven't seen either.
Watch Ant-Man. Ant-Man's a great movie.
Ant-Man's fun, yeah.
I haven't seen
It might be on Netflix.
Guardians of the Universe.
Or Guardians of the
I hate
Galaxy.
you so much.
Galaxy, whatever.
Who is Teddy? What is Teddy? Oh, boy.
I am a tree.
Okay, so we're going to do a new podcast where we just talk to Kevin about movies that he hasn't watched and see if he can act them out for us, because that would be fucking hilarious. I am a tree. Okay, well then, that movie.
I'm the wild card. I like to make you guys laugh.
I'm serious though, this could be a good podcast. And then maybe, see, okay,
Oh,
so
man.
here's the concept for this podcast.
Okay.
Kevin doesn't watch a lot of movies. So we talk about
I watch a decent amount of movies.
I don't believe
you probably watch good movies, is what it is.
No, I watch really crappy movies.
Okay, or that could be a thing too. I'm just saying. But like when you talk to you
You
about
ever
movies you
seen
have not watched.
Thanksgiving? Sorry.
Oh, no.
I had nothing left. That was spit out.
We watch. So we talked to you first about the movie like Guardians of the Galaxy. I am a tree, and then we watched the movie, and then we talked to you about how you liked it. That could be fun in a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying, put it out there.
I'm in.
I would.
I'm in.
An excuse for me to watch more movies? I'm totally on board.
So this eventually Lily thing shouldn't have been last because it really was just me making fun of the costume and how it looks like a motocross
Okay,
outfit.
so she doesn't look hot in it.
She looks like a motocross outfit.
She always looks hot.
like very. She looks like a motocross outfit. She always looks hot though, but she looks like she's
She
wearing a motocross
is.
outfit.
She is hot.
Well, the fact of the matter is, she got in a real good shape for this movie, and they're gonna just put her in an outfit that looks
When
like
was
crap.
she not in good
Well,
shape?
because they gotta pad it and make it cover.
Probably
her.
before Lost. Just for like.
They're not gonna like put her in a
Everybody's like a
sexy
mile
thing.
before they get in the cool part, you know.
Like she shouldn't be in a sexy outfit. She's in a.
Well, she was in
tactical
Diesel
shape.
shape in Ant-Man. She was in real good shape. Like her arms looking.
Nice.
And in Ant-Man and the Wasp, because
How,
she's doing
how was Paul Rudd looking?
He was in really good shape too, actually.
and doesn't age.
Yeah.
The man doesn't age.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I want to see. I also haven't seen the Spider-Man movie. I'd like to see the Spider-Man movie.
Homecoming.
Yes,
Very good.
It's good.
because
You're missing out.
he seems
Why
like
haven't you seen
he
this?
seems like out of the Spider-Man movies I've actually seen, he seems like the most likely person to actually be Peter Parker.
But also
So-
not just that, but and we can talk about this off camera, guys. Let's just end the podcast and talk about it more. So some Game of Thrones spoilers.
Wait, is this how long your podcast lasts? I
Yeah,
thought they were
no,
like an hour long.
We love you.
They feel like they're now.
Sometimes they are. It depends on
Bing,
what I'm doing.
bang, boom.
Bye everyone.